Hello there, good people of YouTube and Twitch. How's it going? How's it going, guys? Okay. Hopefully everything works. Yeah, so welcome to the new backdrop for a little bit. I'm working on that. I've got some more stuff coming in. Obviously it's not complete yet. There's a lot more going in the background right now, in the future. But yeah, welcome to the new office. This is it for the time being. How's the lighting? Is my face a little bit dark? I think it is. But yeah, we'll get that sorted out later, at a later time. Because I had the lighting set up pretty decently at the other house, but obviously with a new room, I figured it being pretty much just a white room, the lighting would be a little bit much. Why is there no game capture? Now it's just not capturing anything. Fascinating. There we go. Yeah, I had the same problem with I know Streamlabs is by OBS. And yeah, the automatic setting for like display capture doesn't work anymore, so it just kind of freaks out. Voice is echoing a bit quiet. Okay, well I'm not facing towards y'all when I'm talking. If it's echoing, that's really weird. I figured the hold on, let me pull up NVIDIA broadcasts and adjust that. Yeah, I mean this room is quite empty. I adjust that. I mean turn it on. Okay, that should maybe help a bit. When I look forward and talking to the mic, is everything okay at that point? I hope so. But yeah, the room is literally empty. I have my safes over here. I've got the Millennium Falcon still in the background, as you guys can see. But yeah, I've got some more shelves and some other things to come in here, which should hopefully cut back on the reverb a bit. Let's go ahead and see what's new in what a Warship. So yeah, I have like actual fiber internet now. So like this stream should go off without a hitch. I mean, it was like kind of okay beforehand. They had fixed up the internet decently. Pause around the world. Well, let's pause around the world. Oh yeah, that's the yeah. Never mind. That's the Santa pause thing. But yeah, so yeah, this is when the updates go on live. So yeah, nothing else, huh? We get these free common bonuses. All right, so any ships you guys want to see as we start out our first live stream of 2026? Yeah, I gotta get a little bit more light on my face. We did that in today's video, Sinker. We went over the dev blog in today's video. Welcome to the club. I have gigabit fiber. Yeah, we have AT&T over here, and what's really funny is like the AT&T fiber package, like someone had mentioned Cecilia in a comment section, so we'll take Cecilia out for now, and go from there. Yeah, so like actual fiber is crazy fast. The slowest speed you can get on it was the fastest speed I had at the other place. And like you never actually got that speed. Like I was paying like $200 a month for not what I was getting. But over here it's way different. Which of the new ships in the devlog do I think is worth getting the most? I think the Italian shill looks very fun. I'm hoping it is actually, that fun. Again, we'll see when it comes out. Still kind of torn on the secondaries a little bit. Let me adjust that light real quick and see if that helps any. We're still, we're doing stuff on the fly here, but that's okay. How's that? Oh no, I'm getting a tan on one side of my face. Never mind. Let me go undo that. I'll get it sorted out later. Where's the Kelowna? What's coming? The BA ship? Yeah, I do too. That one looks pretty fun. Perhaps a little borked. Oh, goody, there's a submarine on the side. And that's nowhere near in range yet. Yes, the lack of stream. Oh yeah, someone asked how my holidays were doing. This answers both questions. I'm not like cutting you off, but yeah. So I was very busy this holiday season because not only was I was moving, which obviously that takes up a lot of time, and I didn't think I had that much crap, but it turns out I did indeed. I do indeed have that much crap. That and I got married over the holidays too. So, yeah, Rogel Kettle. Yeah, it's not Italian, it's Romanian, but it's an Italian design. Yeah, so that's what was going on with the streams. I was getting married, and wedding is obviously it's a lot. And while I was also doing the whole wedding thing, planning for the wedding, and getting the last touches in place for the wedding, I was also moving, so I was very busy and very hectic over the break. Oh yeah, so what I meant by going to space is that we went to we had originally planned to do our honeymoon in Disney World over Christmas, but that was going to be once we got sat down and like looked at the dates and stuff, looked at the cost. It was gonna be like $6,000, which I cannot afford. So we looked at some later dates, and if you go in like February, it's way cheaper because it's the off season over there in the world's happiest place, right? So we decided that we'll go to Disney in February as like our actual honeymoon, and that instead we would just go for a couple of days to Galveston, Texas. Terry never been there. I've been there once before. It's a pretty nice, pretty place. She loves old houses and stuff, and there's lots of that there in Galveston. So we got an Airbnb in one of those, really one of those older houses in Galveston, and just went there for a few days. And I didn't realize how close Galveston was to Houston. So we went to see the third Avatar movie, and the movie theater was like right by Houston Space Center. So after we got out of that, I was like, dang, let's come back here tomorrow and go to, Houston Space Center, Terry. And thankfully she agreed and went to Houston Space Center. So I went to, I made the joke I went to space, right? Which, Houston Space Center, straight NASA propaganda, and it worked on me. Quadruple NASA's budget, please. So yeah, obviously we got married on the 27th, which was like the Saturday after I got out of, after we got on break for Christmas with the school. And then we left on like the Tuesday to go to Galveston. So I was in Galveston Actually, I wasn't in Galveston Friday. I was actually going to another wedding the next weekend. So, like, what's really funny is that one of our friends, a pair of our friends got married in October. We got married in December, and then a pair of our other friends got married the weekend after us. So, yeah. Isn't it amazing how much stuff one person can collect? I know, right? Like, I didn't know I could, physically carry that much crap around. But apparently I did. So I don't know if it'll be next week, but probably the week after that, I'll have shelves back there with my models and stuff. So it should be a pretty good background here in a bit. And again, that should help cut back on that reverb that we're getting right now. Of course, right when I go dark, I fire. Okay, we're going to pop a smoke here once our bloom goes down to leave the situation. What did he just do? Did you guys see that? His gun is just fired despite them facing different directions. I wonder if that was like a little bit of desync, or if he just like whipped his camera around that hard. So this should help him too. Well, if he didn't fire, it would have helped him. I know the planes are going to have him spotted. 197. 0. You guys saw that with his turrets? Now, I didn't see which way his shells went. Because sometimes that will happen. The main turrets will desync from where you're looking at. Especially, obviously, if it's not your ship. But I think it's the first time I've seen it happen. It normally happens in replays. But I think it's the first time I've seen it potentially happen in a match. See, now I'm going to be the popular girl at the prom here. We got one salvo off on the Aki. Holy, what happened to the team? I did not look at the leaderboard. What happened to the team, boys? We had A and B, and I was like, okay, we're doing fine. And then suddenly we are not doing fine. I think the Immelman just got like a double citadel on us there too with that drop. Might make this. Oh, like a glove, except we have Italian AA, so it doesn't matter. Gonna start a flood, aren't you? No? Okay. Now, seriously, yeah, I looked away for a few seconds, and then there's 4 ships. How did the 2 submarines live for this long? That's the real question. Well, I got a gearing at least. Oh boy, I've been radared. There's a Montana over here somewhere. Go Gadget spotter. See if he can spot the Wooster for us. Oh, he did. I love just being farmed by the Dolphin. I think our carrier might finally be coming to give us some support. Oh, we have an FDR. Can I get a fighter, buddy? I know your fighter's like blow, but something be better than this. Oh, it's an Immelman, not a Richthofen, my bad. I've done 9,000 damage. I do wonder where I'm going to come at on the leaderboard. We should be able to avoid those. Yeah. That works. Okay, we dodged those. I don't feel like being seen anymore. Go away. Alright, we're gonna proximity detect somebody here in a few seconds, and it's gonna be really funny. Oh, I thought I had my rear turrets on him. Dang. Dang. Ah, I thought I had my rear turrets on him too. That would have been maybe not a dead Montana, but he would have been hurting for sure. Okay, I just want to know where we're going to come out on the leaderboard. 72k. We sunk one ship. I think this 4501 is the only. He sunk another ship too here recently. I do not know what our FDR has been doing this whole game. He flew over us one time. Yeah, I think our 4501 is cooked here. He's trying. Is he spotted? Yeah, someone shot at him. Oh, yep, he got spotted. Yeah, he's dead. He did get a hit on the Montana though, with torps that I think were locked onto the Vermont. He still might get a hit here on the Vermont. Boing. Yeah. And then there was the FDR. Roussillon? Yeah, we'll take Roussillon out. Yeah, because you guys got to buy the last couple of phases here in what? You got a couple days left to do that, right? I just want to know what happened to our team. I mean, some of our team got kills. I just looked like we were doing fine, and then suddenly, boom, nothing. 4 days before the last mission. Okay. Oh, then we actually need to be grinding out the dockyard then, because I need to get those missions done. Let's see, and there we go. I'm just curious as to where we're gonna come at on the leaderboard. See, if we don't come like that high on the leaderboard, it kind of sucks because we didn't have much time to do anything. Because, like, you know, our flank was, you know, we barely had anybody there, so I was just kind of playing defensive. Wow, I did 72,000 damage, and I'm number 1. Are you kidding me? I thought I was gonna be like maybe number 5 or 6. I think number 1. 20 planes shot down with Italian AA. That says a lot. That says a lot. All right, Roussillon. Come here, Roussillon. There you are. Sorry, Drobot, we're not in the div time yet. That does come later. So let me see. Blah, 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 blah. So we just need one more mission completed to get the 65 set on fire, cause flooding ribbons with cruisers. Okay, that's pretty easy. Or earn 2100 base XP. Oh, we can probably do that. Alright, so make sure everything's up to date. Yep. Yeah, Roussillon is it's an interesting ship. She's billed as a main battery ship with high, quote unquote, highly accurate, quote unquote, main battery guns. Doesn't really have that, in my opinion. Seems like a docker that, I wouldn't really stress over missing. It's a Flanders up tier to tier 9, is what it is, But I don't know. I think like, especially for the reload, the guns are nowhere near accurate enough for that. So yeah, 36-second base reload. Yeah, I got mine down to 31 with the reload module for just 9 16-inch guns. Like, these are just 16-inch guns, at tier 9. Like, this is a pretty vanilla gun layout for a tier 9 ship. It is like the French AP, so it is pretty funny, when it does connect. Well, my thing about our secondaries is that it's the Flanders secondaries, which don't pin anything. And like, yeah, on paper, the secondaries look pretty funny, but like, I'm not a huge fan of secondary built Flanders. Because they pin like what? Oh, where's my voice going? They pin like 17 millimeters of armor. Will it tell me that? No, it won't tell me that here. Hello, have you even loaded in? Yes, he has. Yeah, so you only pin like 17 millimeters of armor. I don't know if they have the same reload time as the Flanders. That's true. It does have the reload booster. I forgot about that. Oh, and it doesn't have the armor strip here that the Flanders does. What does the Flanders have? That 50 millimeter armor plating right here? She does not have that. Hi, Magnus. How's it going? Feels good to be streaming again, I can tell you that much. Oh, also, too, for our wedding, Terry and I were very, very sick. I think she had the flu. But we don't have... she doesn't have health insurance on her because she got a new job here recently. And we decided that we were just going to wait to get her on my health insurance. Hello, Brindizzy. Which we're working on that right now. Just sending all the paperwork on like Wednesday or something to my job's HR. So yeah, she was just like, I'll just thug it out. But then like the day after the wedding, I'm like, nah, you gotta go to the doctor and get something for this. So we took her to urgent care and got to pay out of pocket for that, which was fun. Hello, Mr. Izamo. He's got a pretty large target. Okay, I think some of those were locked onto him. Or am I just about to trim some trees? Dang it. That's not the Izamo's guns. See if we can catch this Brindizzy in a turn. Oh, he's really dancing. don't know how well that's going to go. Let me not eat 2 of these torps. Ah, he turned out of them. So, you know, the one time I instantly put out a fire... What? Set a fire. It's always that last salvo before you go fully dark that sets a fire. Pop the reload boost. There we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, come on. The one time I get to this, either the Hawaii or the no, that's the Hawaii, I do believe. Yeah, the one time I really get a juicy shot there. Shikishima nukes him. I mean, I look, I got a 2-minute and change prep time though. William De Ernest over here. Now, those were a little high, but we'll see. We'll see if it's got the magic. Oh, he just like slammed on his brakes. I'm not sure if that was for the De Ernest or the Hawaii there. There's a Shimakaze over here too. We must be wary about that. Come on, Mr. Ernest. So we're going to see the Alaska and just freak out and run. Or not. Three ricochets, gotta love it. Ooh. See, if I was in Iowa, my shells would be ready to go. So look at that dispersion, though. Like that's just bad. I hit the reverse gear and toss up our engine boost. Come on, slap that Hawaii. Okay, or do that. Now I just wasted my reload booster. Yeah, dang. Die, planes. We juked him, we juked him, we juked him. That's not too bad. Yeah, I don't know, like, it's got 16-inch guns. I know it's got the reload booster and all, but, like, I mean, the reload time just seems abysmal for 16-inch guns at tier 9, you know? Good God, and we won. What the heck? What? Good Lord, these teams. That is annoying. That's the second game we've had where that was what? Was that even 10 minutes? Oh, I didn't have auto buy on for these. Whoops. I know, I thought for sure we were about to nuke the Hawaii. But I guess not. The 152's pin 25. Yeah, but see, the vast majority of our secondary guns, the 100mm guns, which you have 24 of them, they only pin 17mm of armor. So I'm not sure if I would really, build into that. So, all right. So we need fires with cruiser. Boy, do I have the cruiser to get fires in, boys. Gonna scroll back on over here to the United States of America. And we're gonna grab our Hawaii right there in front of my face. Pretty sure we can get one fire out of this bad boy. All right, we'll do Burma after. I mean, I don't know, with the way my luck's going, I think I just need Hawaii just to, be assured we can get a single fire this game. Hi, Flatty Catty, how's it going? Oh boy. Let me tell y'all something too. Weddings are expensive. I very quickly figured that out. Just got up. Sir, it's 5:30 in the afternoon. At least over here on the great North American server. What's your opinion of the golden containers and the sand containers? I don't like them. I talked about that in the the devlog video for the Christmas update, and I think I talked about it in the buying guide video too. I don't like the gambling, on top of gambling. Like, I didn't like it when they introduced it last year, and I really don't like the Daruma containers. Those are just like next level gambling, like babushka doll gambling. Oh, you live in Australia. That makes sense. Hello, Rusilion. Just got done playing you. Yeah, if you ever get married, just go to the Justice of the Peace. Save yourself the thousands of dollars that it costs to get married. Oh my god, like the wedding photographer was almost $3,000 by herself. Which, I mean, he's the person taking the pictures, right? You want to have someone that knows what they're doing, but sheesh. Hello, Fletcher. Hello, Sealord. By the way, you are my top 3 most watched YouTubers from the Philippines. Hey, how are you doing, Philippines? Oh, there we go. Got our fire. Well, I'm most certainly thank you for watching that much. My favorite tier 10 carrier other than the MVR? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't play a lot of tier 10 CVs. I think the MVR is the only one that I play, like, kinda regularly. Then even then, I don't play it that often. Probably like Shinano. That's probably my other most played tier 10 CV, which is also, stupidly cracked. Stop playing after Black Friday event because I got bored. Did you get all your, like, steel and doubloons and stuff? Hello, Mass. We gotta start a little fire on there, Hawaii. That Mass just uses damage con. Yeah, I mean, Shinano is considered to be, like, you know, one of the best CVs in the game, right? I don't think they've really messed with it too much. Oh, we got double fire on the Massachusetts, and like I said, I'm pretty sure he just used his damage con, so we're about to cook a Massachusetts here. I give him a 10-mile lead, but some magical things about to happen to this Massachusetts. And there's a destroyer around us. Now, if we can just get these shells to land in a superstructure, that'll be great. There we go. There we go. There's another fire. Aww. Between containers and the daily event, I'm sitting on 84,000 still. Good God, man. The jackpot to get from the setting containers of the new ships or of the old ships, or like just all together? We're talking about all together, probably like Musashi and like I guess a Bremen. Or Musashi and like a Nikolai. That's even in the containers anymore. So he's over here somewhere. He's over here heading towards our back. I will not fall for your temptation, Hawaii. I'm gonna go find your destroyer. Like, he's got to be pretty close to us. Alright, he's behind the island now. He's somewhere back here. The question is, like, how close to this island is he? Oh, hi, buddy. Come on, break something. He just uses damage con. So hopefully that'll start a fire. Well, he's in this smoke. But we almost got. I got 10 seconds left till my hydro's ready to go. You definitely don't want to let a destroyer run around behind you. So we know he's in the smoke because the CV's got fighters on top of him. Okay, I think he's in a... Boy, curse my hydro for not spotting the. I think we might be all right. 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 Ah, I thought we were all right. It's all right. Thank you, JK. Oh yeah, the Caesar, Julio Cesare. How do you say it? Julio Cesare. Very good ship. Once again, my team has died. Okay, we are going to go into the sea cap because we need islands to be effective. In fact, I'm actually go. Oof. Yeah, we're gonna go in front of this island. Yeah, you see what's happening to that Roussillon? That's why we want some island cover. Because this is most definitely not a battleship. Let's go ahead and get that heal off. And Cambridge is still up. Barely. Well, I probably saved our carrier from getting smitened by the gearing. Hope that pays off. Oh. Like this is it, boys. Yep. All the attention gets on lovely me. Implacable's planes just went invisible. Secret Romulan cloaking technology. Ow. Double fire on the La Harvey, though. That was kind of nice. Well, we shut down some planes. That was kind of nice. Oh, and a Thunderer, too. How wonderful. Napoli or Lucians for GK? Ooh, that's a good question. Both are good choices. Napoli is probably like a better choice overall, just because of how strong she is as a whole, new ship. Like if you have GK or like another bunch of German ships, Lucians is definitely worth the investment. Like, no doubt in my mind there. Dang, trying to get the Silawangi out. Got the Silawangi though. Uh, just a flesh wound and Confederate. Nice. Well, I I'm one of the few that apparently killed any of their ships though. Oh Lord. So where do we think we're coming at this game? Top of the team again? Top of the team again? I think so. I think so. That's crazy. 4 ships sunk, and I sunk 2 of them. I sunk half of the ships that got sunk this round, guys. That's wow. Wow. Yep. Did they like turn off auto purchase for everything? Because I swear I had it on for the Hawaii. All right, let's go cash in this shipbuilding phase. Oh yes, Bremen. Bremen was asked for next. Yoink. All right. So did the team all have network glitches? Yeah, they. I don't know. Maybe not computer network glitches. Perhaps their nervous systems glitched out. All right, the struggle begins. That's a reassuring name. That's going to be something that happens. 175,000 XP, 675,000 damage to ships using aerial torpedoes or by flooding, 27 million potential damage, 35 destroyed or torpedo hit ribbons, and cruisers. Ooh. So 60 spotted ribbons is worth it's worth a token by itself. All right, let's grab Bremen. Yeah, I was thinking Janan or like Kitakami. Um, like Kitakami, theoretically, you could get in like one go if you have godly luck. Here's Bremen. Okay, so yeah, auto purchase is on. Okay, okay. I guess I just didn't put it on for those guys. That's true. Asymmetrics is a thing. We do have torpedoes on the Bremen. That's something that we do have. All right. I like to play PvP, but the boring first 20 minutes plus toxic players give me a nice quick co-op match any day. I know, with the luck we've been having tonight, seems like a very compelling argument, you know? So now we're going to tap on the brakes a little bit. Give our destroyers and submarine a chance to get up there and see what the heck's going on. Yeah, Jadon is very scary if you have to deal with it, you know? Well, Mr. Yamato. If the Janan had Hydro, I don't think they want to give that thing Hydro, because then you could literally just walk to a destroyer smoke and just murder it, you know? While the Palmer is my first coal ship today, how would I recommend playing it? Secondaries. That Palmer is all about the secondaries. Secondary build that bad boy. He's great in asymmetric. She's great in that. Like tier 9 ranked, fantastic for that. You might struggle a bit in random battles as you know you are playing a secondary ship in the year of our Lord 2026. But that's how I play it. That's how it works for me. Speaking of secondary German battleships, there's a GK. What is he looking at? HEGK? Nani? The Schlieffen's paying me more attention than the GK is. Yes, he is. It'd be really funny if this works. Okay, they're kind of W keying in, which is, you know, gonna be great for my farm, but like super scary for my health. That Schlieffen is being very bold. He's currently walking up to our other Schlieffen. This is a bot. This is 100% a bot GK. Spamming HE like that. The scary thing about the Bremen is that the AP is also very good too. Oh yeah. This guy's after my bacon. There's a non-zero chance that my torpedoes very well may get him. Did the HE spamming GK just set a fire on me? Dang, no. He was indeed backing up. It paid off for him. Okay, the W King bot GK has been sunk. The Schlieffen wants me dead. It's so bad. The squirrel like better, Bremen or Hawaii? Both are nuts. Hawaii is more nuts though. Like Bremen is just a bigger Mainz, and that's not that crazy of a concept. You know? Hawaii is just ludicrous. Right, boys, we are now on a fighting retreat on this flank. It is a Clausewitz hull, but it's got a light cruiser armor instead of heavy cruiser plating, you know? Some AP to superstructure, see if that sticks a little bit better. I think he's still too angled, or we can't. Yeah. Lucian is living up to his name. We're now going to scare him away with some HE. That's right, go on, get. Breaking news, our team has managed to capture a capture point. Well, I have managed to sail all the way over to the carrier island. Thankfully, looks like we can turn in time to avoid it. There is just a Lucian and a U4501 over here. There's also that pesky little Schlieffen. Speak of the devil. Thankfully, there is a Conqueror for him to focus on instead of little me. For this, I am grateful because a Conqueror can live up to that punishment. I cannot. I know the Lucian's spotted, but the Schlieffen's lower. So if we all focus him down... Because once he's it, I can turn around and just push in the Lucian's face. Hi, Mr. Lucian. When the hell did he get those off? And actually, the other Schlieffen shows up. Our story isn't over, Lucian B. Come back here. Our destroyer ran into the Schlieffen secondaries, unfortunately. That's Very sad. And there goes Wisconsin to the Yamagiri secondaries. Now we too are spotted by the Yamagiri. Great. How did I not get an assist for that? That's wild. I'm noticing a trend tonight, boys. Yeah, Gracie's pretty solid. I'm indeed noticing a trend tonight. Devastation? I think I have that. That's the really, really big conqueror, huh? Yeah, I do. Yeah, been a minute since I played it, though. Alright. I'll play it since you asked. Sealord, my sister told me she got a new job in New Orleans. She's moving from Fort Worth in a couple of weeks. When I asked her where she's moving, she said NOLA. Know of any available shotgun houses? So there's two kinds of shotgun houses in, like, actual New Orleans. You've got the ones that have been, you know, fixed up and stuff and renovated, and are in the nicer parts of New Orleans. And those are going to be very expensive. I don't know what your sister's budget is, but if she wants to live in like New Orleans itself, and you know, like get a shotgun house there, it's probably looking at like $300,000-$400,000 for a shotgun house, which is a lot for a teeny tiny house. She probably would be better getting a house in like Metairie or Kenner, which are like the cities. You know, if I say New Orleans, right? Like Metairie and Kenner, you can include them in New Orleans, right? But it's not in New Orleans, New Orleans. So the prices are a little bit better there. Oh, look who we have in the Game Boys, Mr. GP1, the world's angriest Minotaur player. AJ, so I am so sad. I missed your email. I was going through my emails the other day, and I saw your email, and I'm like, oh my god, it's a crazy Hawaii game. But Jingles beat me to it, you know? I don't know if you know, like, Jingles uploaded your replay to his channel. And, because I saw the email, then I saw, like, the video that Jingles posted was called, like, World Record, and I clicked on it, and I'm like, oh my god, he made it on Jingles. Like, congrats, man. So I don't know, you know, most people get very angry if I post a replay that like Jingles or someone else posts. When it's usually by accident, because normally I don't check, you know, other people's channels when they're when I'm, you know, just doing a replay video. But I did see it. I'm so sorry that I missed it. I think so. Like what happened was for the wedding week, I pre-uploaded all those videos, like up until this Tuesday actually. All those videos were recorded like 2 weeks ago because I knew I wasn't gonna have time to, you know, sit down and record videos the week of the wedding. See if we can get that Shimakaze with that salvo. Nope. That's too far away. That's not, though. I think he's not going to be dumb. I think he's going to stick behind that island. Yeah. 10k alpha, 2 fire cells, what we're looking for here with the old devastation. Might have a good shot here at this gearing. Or not. Dang, there goes the Musashi. Of my team's destroyers and cruisers, I'm not sure. I mean, it's going to depend upon their build. We're in a thunderstorm front, so my shells are even worse in terms of accuracy. Is Hawaii still good without Halsey? Yeah, I've actually, all of my Hawaii gameplay has been without Halsey. Because I have Halsey spec for heavy cruisers. And I don't want to respec him for light cruisers. He's like barely moving. Be a pretty good salvo. There you go, 6k, 1 fire. Of course, he has one shell that in the middle of a thunderstorm front manages to find my citadel. Yeah, well, I mean, Wargaming did give out a bunch of free Tier 9 tech line ships, so they just kind of injected a bunch of inexperienced players into high tier, right? Like the amount of Lepantos that I've ran into that have just been spamming AP is absolutely heartbreaking, you know? So that's one thing that's going on with these matches. Oh, Halford, you got very lucky there, bud. I was going forward, actually, not backwards. Look at that. High gearing. Okay, 2 shells hit him. It broke. Oh shit. It's alright. We don't really care too much about damage and the devastation. It's padded his damage for this game, though. Jeez. Another fire on the Musashi. Hey, who's that? Yep, 4K and another fire. And he's not healing through it. He's not using damage cons. I think he's cooked. Yeah, he's done. Ooh, Colombo. We don't like Colombo. This is not going so well, chat. Double fire on the Colombo though. Oh, I might be dead here to this Colombo salvo actually. Yep. 120,000 damage. We only managed to sink 4 of their ships. And we have 3 of them left alive. We haven't won a single game tonight, have we? Have we? Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Now, there goes the Minotaur. And the Shimakaze is going to go down here. The Humphreys is not too far behind him. AJ, did you not hear me earlier? I don't know if I should because Jingles posted it already. Did you just leave this party? Unfortunately, yes. And I arrived at yet another one. Oh, man. Okay. What should we try next? I don't know. What could change our luck, boys and girls? What could change our luck? I swear I had auto purchase on for all these ships. I'm having to turn auto purchase on for the signals. Seems to be my experience in randoms of late too. Why do not touch them now? Ah. Have we played anything French yet? Yeah, we played the Roussillon, Sicilia, Devastation. St. Vincent? Yeah, I guess. We'll try something British, but something slightly differently British. Oh, how about... What if we take out GK? Well, what if we take out GK? We haven't played anything German yet, I don't think. No, we played the Bremen. But, let's take out GK, a non-meta ship. See what happens. Let's see what happens. Now there's someone wooing in chat. All reliable. See if we can change the streak. What are we on, a 6-game losing streak? 7-game losing streak? Libertad, a Sabir. Boy, oh boy. Haven't seen any Valparaisos tonight, have we? Have we? Oh, new map. New map. That's cool. Hunter. That's an interesting name, sir. Do you hunt drones or do you hunt with drones? Are you one of those like 18-year-old kids that work out of a shipping container in Alabama and fly the Predator drones? We got an Iowa over here. Two Jaegers. What's better than one Jaeger? Two Jaegers. That's just my Xbox name. Gotcha, gotcha. Hmm. I like to think the two Jaegers have a plan. Such a difference between CV games where like you know where the enemy team's at right away, and non-CV games where like there's still a little bit of mystery as to who's where and where is who. And there's the Iowa. Like reading your chat during videos, they was extra spicy, political ranting. Oh my god, yes, I swear. Like, I don't cherry pick games. The only thing I'm really looking for when I'm like getting a game for background footage is that like it lasts long enough to cover the topic and is like a decent-ish game. I mean, you guys have seen, I've put up games that were not really that good. They were like okay, but nothing great. And then like when I get like a good, decent game, they don't last a long time. There's someone going off in chat about politics. And I'm like, oh my god, why does this happen to me like this? What decent games I get have these political rantings in them? I really don't want to use them. It's just like, well, I mean, like, I need some footage for tomorrow's video. This is all I have. Hello, torpedoes. Oh, that Iowas will have a very bad day. Oof. One of our Jaegers are going in. Oh, it was a Yamagiri. I think Jaeger might actually have him here. At least he's probably gonna inconvenience him pretty bigly here, maybe. You gotta pick ones with the funny chats to keep the tradition going. It's funny to see. Yeah. And like, I don't get like. There's very few that are like okay, this is kind of it's political, but it's not too bad. It's just like radical political ramblings or nothing, And I think okay, that's not too bad. I can I don't have to worry about that being in the video. No, it's just like hardcore one way or the other in terms of politics. I'm just like, I just need the footage, but okay. Yeah, extreme or not at all, exactly. Oh, I think I slipped. I think I put the shells in the water in front of him. Nope, meant to do that. Hey, shoot him! Shoot him, secondaries! Alright. What? What? These gunners would have been shot for their incompetence. Oh, now there's an Annapolis over here. At least can't use all of his guns now. Oh, the GK found the 1 key. Oh, there we go. They finally nicked him with a torp. We got him with another one there. That's good. There we go. We should be able to go to Dork now unless the Yemi sets a fire, which he did. Should have a heal coming up. He might beach. No, he's not going to. Well, we survived that somehow. We're going to have to take a breather and lick our wounds, though. Alright. Nobody says what democracy means. It should mean compromise. They all think the vote elects a dictator. Yes, one of the things that I like to stress, because I teach a class called Law Studies, which is like babies for civics class, right? And we stress that so much, and that's how it's supposed to work. Yeah. Oh, this. Oh no, the corp. Well, the torps ran out. It's just so like tribal nowadays when it comes to politics. Well, okay, online everyone's really shouty and angry and stuff, but like when you get in like real life situations, not a lot of people are actually like that. Because if you're always just hardcore one side, you're going to be so miserable for the rest of your life, right? So because of that, a lot of people in real life aren't that hardcore on one side. Most people are actually really like either like center right or center left. There's not really that many people that are hardcore right, hardcore left. Secondary survivability on secondary ships, because you're investing all those points, all those commander skills, all those points, commander skills, all those commander skills, and all those modules into your secondary guns, so you want them to be functional. And the Yamagiri is now in my detection range. Not the HE spamming Libertad. It's okay to use your guns, Jaeger. They don't do much, but it's okay to use them. Those look kind of good. Not good. I need to get back out east, like now. How's the day coming along? We have not won a single match tonight, boys. That's how this is going. I'm just trying to run back east alive. It looks like we've got pretty good stuff happening out east. I just need to live so the enemy team doesn't get my points. And there's the Yamagiri spotting me. Is that a range mod cock? Nothing in the Thunder with its maximum range of 20 kilometers. Of course. I'm going to have to damage con this after this heal runs out. Because I have no more heals. Oh hey, we got the pity hill. In Mecklenburg, a repulse game next. You sure can, Jason. Thank you for the $2, my guy. That fire's unfortunately going to burn. We might pop the damage con just because it's our only chance of surviving. Can we cha-cha slide into a gap? Come on. Come on. Rotate. Pivot. Aw. Okay. We were a very good distraction for our team, though. Look at that. 3 million potential damage in a GK. We kept those ships tied up over there on the western flank. And now our team, outnumbering the red guys 2-1, can hopefully turn things around. There's Libertad eating 3 torpedoes off the bat. We held out just unfortunately not long enough for the friendly team to get there. So see this Libertad. I want to see this Yamagiri get blasted. That's what I really want to see. think this set right here looks really good on this Libertad. There goes the Conqueror. Here goes the Libertad. Now finish off the Yamagiri. That was the real pain in my side. Think Narai will be in the Surcouf salvage event? Seems interesting. I don't know what's going to be in the Surcouf salvage event. Oh, yes. Daring versus Yamagiri. Should be a dead Yamagiri here. Yep, get him. There we go. Oh, look, GK did break the losing streak. Look at that. First grade with the GK efficiency. Oh, look, a 2100 base XP game in GK in 2026. Yeah, that just got us our combat instruction done too. Combat mission done too. All right, Mecklenburg or Repulse. I think we'll take out Mecklenburg, since that seems to be the Germans seem to be working pretty well for us. Is this a second build Mecklenburg? It is. Let me put a main battery build on it. Yeah. I think I was doing some experimentation with the modules. Because normally I do play Mecklenburg as a main battery boat. Because I like having a German ship where the guns actually, put the shells where they want. It's not the Lunar New Year event, but it's in the 15.0 logbook. Okay, yeah, it very well may be. It very well may be. Is Admiral Hipper a good ship? Ooh, that depends on who you ask. The guns are good. The ship armor is German. So that's a bit of a mixed bag. Right? Is it a good ship? If you don't get shot, it's pretty good. The problem, of course, comes when you get shot, right? In theory, yes. In practice, no. I like Hipper. I like the Hipper, but I like the Hipper. I like the Prince Eugen. Prince Eugen is a little more comfortable to play because you do get a heal, but you get the longer reload time on the main battery guns. I like the Blucher. There's not a lot of players that actually do like the Blucher, but I like her. Plagueis, have you managed to get on the enemy team yet again? You go down fast and get hit and Hipper. So again, the solution is don't get hit, right? Just don't get hit, 5-head, if that meme's even still relevant anymore. By the way, the kids are getting tired of 6-7. It's not that funny anymore, apparently. It's kind of cringe, according to the children. So we'll see what the next thing is. No carriers again. That's pretty good. Unfortunately, it does look like we spawned on the side that has the submarine. So that's not so good. Oh, look, it's a K1. That is not one you see too often. 6-7's always been cringe, been a day one hater. I was around when, Vine was a thing. It's like I kind of get where like all the nonsense comes from. I want to get AP loaded because the Salem might come around the corner broadside. Oh, now he's not going to because I'm spotted. Dang. Yeah, it's kind of broadside. Ooh, yeah. Mecklenburg. Mecklenburg. We don't have a destroyer on this side? Oh no, there's only one destroyer in the only one destroyer per side. I don't know where that submarine's going. The pings are so inaccurate. There we go, double fire on the GK. It takes too long for them to indicate what direction they're going in. Like, you see how long I was waiting there for it to do its little thing? Anything from the Aslan's mod pack, you're good. Bilal's doing interesting things, though. Or is potentially doing interesting things. He's gonna run to the border there. Nice cha-cha sliding down the border. Yo, what the hell? How'd he get over there? Look how far off the ping is from where he's at. Are you kidding me, right? These weren't even meant for me. Wow. Wow. That's nuts. We should be leaking oil now. That's cool. Oh, there we go. Thank God. That was a lucky guess. Holy crap. That was very satisfying, I will tell you that much. Albert, sure. The blind fire sets a fire on the GK. Hello, Mr. Kremlin. Time for your barbecue now. There we go. Oh, and there went our Montana. I forgot there's a GK over here too somewhere. I think Warships is in a better place than it was 2 years ago. Some ways yes, some ways no. I mean, there's been, technical improvements and such, visual updates. I liked some of the changes that are coming to carriers, the nerf to plane spotting. Carriers burn for a more reasonable time now than they did 2 years ago, I do, of course, like some of the ships that have been introduced over the years, I don't know about bringing back RTS CVs though. That's for everything, all the hate that the CV rework gets, they are in a much more balanced state than they were in the, original phase or original version, just because like the interaction was so wildly different. Like you either had a CV that could like no joke, like not being over exaggeratory, like he could win the match for his team single-handedly. Oddly enough, submarines are kind of in the same place. You either have a submarine that dies in the first 5 minutes of the game, or you've got one of the best submarine captains known to man on your team or on the enemy team, and they can make your life a living hell. Holland is spotting me right now. Oh. Ooh, he just gets out of spotting range. Someone put an island here. He's gonna nick me with like 1, maybe 2. Yeah, it's alright. It's Holland torps. Dang, and Darth comes in with the draining 3s. That wasn't a bad game though. 179,000 damage. 1 kill. Pretty close game. Yeah, he caught me after I had to dodge those Holland torps. Alright, Ed Albert. Look at that, the droid from Skeleton Crew with Addin. Except Ed Albert. Let it go. Encounter after Ed Albert? Sure. The slightly less Goliath. You're getting lucky with not too many CV games. I say that we're going to get nothing but CV games for the rest of the night. Watch. That's all good, Darth. It was a good shot. So you got a main on either side. They have a bongo. No, I haven't seen too many bongos around, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Like, I think... When was it? I think Tuesday when I got back. I saw one when I sat down to record some background footage. Lazy Turtle 1 and a Daring. Beautiful manually controlled secondaries, though. Wondrous things. The secondary angles are abysmal, though. It's so bad. Saturday Now Light from Japan. Oh, well, hi, Japan. How you doing over there? How's Japan? One of my fellow teachers, his son's in the Navy, stationed in Japan, and he went to visit him over the holiday break. And I'm like, dang, that's cool. Did you go to Japan because your son's in the I think he's in the Navy, I think. Alright, let's see. We have a Suzuya, Rugamo, Maine, and Mecklenburg over here. Well, they do have a Sabir. Oh, Mr. Mecklenburg, where are you going to go? Like your information videos, thanks. Well, I'm glad you enjoy them, sir. Thanks for watching. Suzuya's name. Oops, my bad. Oh, there's the Republic. There was the Republic. There's a bongo. Bongo, 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 bongo. There's gonna be. Oh, yep. Trump. There we go. That's the destroyer on the side. Oh, that was rough for that Harugumo. Spotted. Sure, I'm gonna have a couple heading my way anytime soon. Oh, okay, Oquindo just phased out of existence like that. Oh, I didn't give him anywhere near enough lead. Good God, Sealord. We're gonna tag his stern though, I think. Yeah. Oh, some bounces. Main's really shooting at us from 21 kilometers away. Oh, that's the bungo. Never mind. Oh, I thought that was the main. Oh, it is the main. He did shoot at us too, but the shells just take 7 years to get here. That hurt. I was like, oh, the main shot at me. That's no big deal. Then I saw just, you know, the 10 shells clumped into 1 pixel. That was the bungo salvo. I was like, ooh, that's no good. Poor Harugumo's being bullied by this Trump. I'm gonna try and stay dark till we can get a little bit closer to these guys. I don't know, it's some... Oh, dang. It's a Maine and a Republic. A bongo ships that don't really care about my armor. It's almost within secondary range. So I think just out of it. Dang. You're like, well, look how bad the firing angles are, though. That's what really sucks. You have to show a really uncomfortable amount of side to get the secondaries off. There are other ships to shoot at over here besides me. Like the full health Mecklenburg. You have other ships to shoot at over there. Ignore me. Of course not. Dang. Alright, we'll try the Ad Albert again. Ah. They just, you know, can't help but shoot the Ad Albert, I guess. Yes, I have done a video on the Cerberus line. Oh, of course. Ah. You need islands to make... You need two things to make the Prince Ad Albert work. You need islands, or you need not to be the only thing for the enemy team to shoot at. We had islands last game, but apparently I was the only thing they wanted to shoot at last game on our flank. And now we get the mega open cap that is the sea cap here on Okinawa. But we'll see if we can make it work. Yeah, the guns do slap when they connect. We're probably going to have to rely on them a bit this match. Put the two secondary ships on the the most open cap. Someone fat finger their smoke? Like, that man's a professional Libertad hater. Oh, whoops. Sorry, my guy. Yeah, there's gonna be a standoff over here at sea. Gonna drift on around. Oh. That salvo looks pretty good. There we go. There we go. Oh, yes. Oh, he did. Okay, now he's beach. Somewhere over here. That was just first blood. That was a bit. Oh, I thought I actually hit him. That was a plane getting shot down. Oh my god, we actually hit him. I don't know if these are high enough. Oh no, they're not. Is he still beached? Has he not moved? What? What? What was... Is that another bot? That is wild if it is. Because we ran into the GK bot earlier, then this guy literally just bonked into an island and didn't move. Yeah, I guess it's possible that the game just hated him and the poor man was stuck. Elbow itches. I was trying to scratch it and keep turning. Little does our dance, who's not even over here, no, he can just kind of go and take the cap now. I don't know, this Montana's making moves, so I guess we'll go with him. Second. I think my internet hiccuped, and for some reason my Twitch stream settings were not saved. The category got changed from Warships to just entertainment. It's pretty good for like a cruiser, but it also just kind of means you get the crap chunked out of you. We have to go up against other battleships. Well, battleships, I should say. They are very fast, though. Like, definitely fast enough for you to get into some big trouble with them if you're not careful. The main guns are pretty good. These are like, what, 13-inch guns? They're ridiculously big for a cruiser to have. You stay in the course, Montana. I'll keep pushing as long as you keep pushing. Thank you, Dispersion. Very cool. Oh. Okay, I'll just take your cap then. Thank you, Yami. Very cool. I cannot wait until the plane spotting changes. we should be good now. Yami's low, so we're going to focus on him. Never mind. No, auto secondaries does decrease your detection too. It's just that the range of the manual secondaries is that much further. Piss off, planes. There we go. Oh, we love plane spotting, don't we, boys? Don't we love plane spotting? We'll try again. Maybe we'll get a more favorable map and not go up against COTS players with their own personal smokescreen. I think we've had, what, 2 wins tonight? We've had a win in GK, and I'm pretty sure that Mecklenburg game was a win. I'll check when we get back to port. I like both of them. I like Alabama and Indiana. Alabama's like a good, just all-around Tier 8 battleship. Indiana, you know, Alabama on steroids, pretty much. You know, up tier to Tier 9. It's not difficult. It's really not. Like, this map, it really shouldn't be a problem. It's just that, like, you really need to not be detected until you're ready for your secondaries to get into action, because just the nature of the armor, you can get just chewed up by any battleship, really, right? Because the armor is great for a cruiser, but that does mean that, like, you don't really get the norm or best armor that a lot of cruisers, even some heavy cruisers, you know, get to enjoy, because your armor is thick enough to arm pretty much whatever battleship shell gets tossed at you. So, you know, being able to just, you know, use island cover or like know what's in front of you, you know, have spotting is great. But of course, you run those matches where, you know, you don't have any destroyer support or any like spotting at all, and then you're just perma spotted by the enemy team's destroyers, and then you're just kind of fish food at that moment. Then, of course, naturally, the matchmaker puts a Libertad and a Ad Albert on the same flank as a Yamato and a Bremen, which that's just like, what, matchmaker? Again, you know, matchmaker doesn't look at any of that stuff, right? But it's like, of course, luck of the draw. They get a Yami and a Bremen on the flank, that we get an Ad Albert and a Libertad on a wide open flank with, you know, no, very little island cover, right? Yeah, and it's still on the list. We're going to do Encounter. I just want to give it a fair chance of having a good game. There's another Ad Albert. And it didn't help that the Bremen player was, you know, COTS player, so. Yeah, pretty much, Cab. It's great to, yeah, like, you know, when you have, you know, when you like isolate a battleship into like a 1v1, it's good enough to like run at them, you know, get your torpedoes off and stuff, let your secondaries chew on them. But you can't sit there and trade shells with a battleship all game, right? They have a Libertard and an Ad Albert. So hopefully they'll be wanting to W key over here. Oh, look at Schlieffen. We are going to sneak up to secondary range here. Don't turn out Montana. Don't turn out Montana. We kind of got cucked by Montana there. I mean, like, it's a ship, right? The Valparaiso's a ship, so we're getting what's all types of ships be allowed in clan battles eventually, so. Well, they did when they introduced the Preußen, they kind of shift the line's identity to be kind of more main battery gun focused or secondary focused. That helped out a fair bit. As far as, making them more relevant, quote unquote, to today's meta. Well, there goes our sub. There goes our spotting on this flank too now. At least they're at Albert paid to get to where he's at. Their shoe shortened. Oh, that's a Vermont. Shortened ASW range. Sploosh, sploosh, sploosh. Just one submarine, two submarines. They're both over here. Are they in a division? They are. How evil. Fire! Fire! Oh my. Wasn't this a bit of a mess? Where did you run into the submarine division? I don't think so. Why aren't my secondaries firing? What the heck? Jeez. Yeah, the submarine division's pretty toxic. That's an easy way to get the red team to just burn through their damage cons constantly. We're with 1,000,000 potential damage. Which is wild. I've only done 31,000 damage in return. We do have a Hawaii division, but our Hawaiis are sticking together. Now I'm concerned about where that Schlieffen and Libertad are at. They're probably just running right at me. There's the submarine torps. My little piece of plexiglass I put my chair on because there's carpet in this room keeps moving. I need some little like rubber grippy things to keep it in place. Oh, are you shitting me? This is stupid. Why is that allowed? That is... Oh, I need to calm down. Oh, I need to take a breath. That's, 2 subs is bad enough, but I mean, like... God, when they're together... So I think it spawns them together when they're in a division, doesn't it? Does it spawn them across the map from one another? Well, one's in a 4-5-1, so I don't think it would have mattered. No, one's in a Below. Ah. Ooh. Okay. My blood pressure's down. One sub, fine, but 2 subs? Like, the hell are you supposed to do with, like, the pings? Yeah, but it's such a cab, and in response to that, it's such a lopsided interaction. It's like ASW stuff with 1 sub, like 1v1, okay. It'll work, right? But with 2 subs, you have, you know, twice the amount of pings hitting your ship, and you're having to dodge those or damage con those, and then You have twice the amount of torpedoes, of homing torpedoes, coming at your ship. It's like there, I was like, okay, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to push into them, get in their 3 kilometer range, use my hydro, and start dropping depth charges on their heads. And if the ping indicator was anywhere near accurate, which, like, I get it can't be super accurate because then, you know, you have those sub players that just die right away, right? And then that'll just make them die faster. But, like, in that instance, it's just like, God. And I don't know if, like, one crossed the map to get to the other one. I don't know if that happened. I think they were together the entire time, which they should not be allowed to spawn in on the same flank, if that's the case. I don't know if they do, if they're in a division. But that's like, ooh. Like, I really wanted to punch my desk right then and there. I had to breathe for a second, but I mean that's some bullshit. I'm sorry. If they spawned in on the same flank. Just dodge. Oh. It doesn't help that we're on a losing streak, right? Like, we've won 2 games tonight. I've been playing now for 2.5 hours. We've won 2 games, right? And it's not like, you know, it's like, okay, you know, I messed up here and lost it for the team here. It's been mostly incredibly lopsided games. But, like, I can deal with, like, a couple of DDs running around, right? Like, that's fine. Like, I can shoot a DD. I can't shoot a sub. Use island cover here? Yes, I can. Ah, but I was the one spotting him. Naturally. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, that wasn't too bad. The Hoffman spotted me. Yep. Thank you, Maine. Uh-huh. What is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? Oh, someone put an island here. I want to find my main guns, because I want to go dark after this guy gets sunk. There we go. There we go. Alright, cool. Alright, alright, alright. Jeez. I hate those Red Team Islands. uh... Let's go take the decap. And Teufel, just be wise about your engagements. Pick and choose your engagements. Don't rush in with the with these cruisers. They get pummeled when they get focused. What torps are those? Guess they're a destroyer that hasn't been spotted yet. I think man, Teufel 1's just kind of walking into that cap. Well, I guess someone at Wargaming heard me, and they gave the other side the crappy teammates. Just look at this. They're already down to 5 ships. Patry is like blissfully unaware we're walking toward him. Yep, there we go. We have a destroyer spotting us. Now we're just gonna get farmed out by this Vea. You have 2 DDs over here, so maybe he'll get spotted eventually. Yep, there's some torps. Now the Patry pays attention when I'm available to be farmed or murdered. Is the Surveyor's like smoke cooldown the duration? Okay, I'm just not meant to play out Albert tonight. We'll head on over to Encounter. More traditional cruiser. Seems like everything's just meant to screw me over when I'm playing at Albert. Like the Patry's sitting there when like there's 4 ships in front of them. Like he's staring at someone across the map. We fired several salvos when we're walking up to him, but like I guess he only realizes someone's there when my German ass gets spotted in front of him, right? Cerberus. that. All right, there we go. How many? Let me see. We might win that game, so I think that's our third win of the night. Oh, sorry, we've won a few more than I thought. That at Albert. What Albert game was this? Oh, that was a blowout. All right, so we had a blowout win. That Roussillon game was apparently a win. Another blowout win. No one on our team died. Yeah, okay, I remember that. Yeah, okay. GK game was good. Mecklenburg game was good. And a blowout. So we've had 2 wins that were just completely lopsided, and yeah, we had 2 close games in the 2.5 hours that we've been playing. Yeah. So yeah. I don't know. Because, like, the blowout losses suck, and we've getting a lot of them tonight. But, like, the blowout wins aren't that much better. Oh, encounter. Why did I click Cerberus? Do I have encounter? What's encounter? Which one's encounter? Oh, because there was a group talking about the Cerberus. Do I have an encounter? Is it premium tech line? What is it? Think I have it? Maybe I do? I just googled it. Watch my video of it be the first thing that pops up. Oh, tier 9 count. Well, it's this, but slightly smaller. They play the same. I mean, like they play like the British heavy cruisers, but like with more of a focus on ASW gameplay. I also got a new fancy office chair that doesn't squeak anywhere near as much, at least. They got a little blast shield for their AA gunners back here, so they won't get turned to paste by the blast of the main battery guns. I am perhaps a little bit too close. However, that is a Holland. Oh, Yami, like, dialed me in there. Okay. That's alright, just a little AR boost. Never hurt nobody. Yeah, I thought, perhaps because, I'd already throttled down, throw off his shots, but nah, it just friggin' nukes me. Yeah, it does have a lot of freeboard. That it do. There you go, another fire on the Yamato. So yeah, they get another charge base of the ASW flight. And like, yeah, if you build into like their ASW capabilities, it is really good, but like, of course, not every game has a submarine. So it's like, well, you build into it, and you're gonna get games without submarines, right? That's what it feels like. Played the game a couple weeks ago. Love this game so much. Thanks for your guides. I'm glad to hear you are having fun, sir. I'm also glad to hear that I've been able to help you along the way. Another fire on this Yami. So Han's just kind of like sitting here. I don't know if his engine's knocked out, and like, I don't think it is. Oh no, it is. His engine's knocked out, and he's flooding. He is most definitely not having a good time. I think I got 2 fires on him. Yep. Yeah, that's a dead Yami there. Yep. Well, I mean, I use the exhaust smoke just to kind of get out of bad situations. I don't really use it to farm. I'm not getting within 12 kilometers of Mr. Hawaii there. That's a terrible idea. Oh yeah, I forgot, like it's... Oh, okay, Yami from all the way back there. Its turrets can like barely keep up when you're maneuvering. I forgot about that. Random battles is better for XP gain, just because it's less frustrating than ranked, which is saying something after the matches I've had tonight. But yeah, just stick to random battles for farming. Oh, there's Witherer. Now, I guess I could use a smoke to kind of farm this Yami out for a bit. All right, I think I will actually do that now. We have been hosting Yamatos in this game. I wonder if he knows like how close he is to being out of range of my guns. Oh, he damage conned. Lucian's getting cooked right now, unfortunately. Oh god, of course Columbo just walks up and removes a massive chunk of this man's HP because it's Columbo. I think Columbo might be cooked though. It's my second Yamato kill of the night. Oh, there's Mr. Holland. Why is he being so bold? I have no idea what that Holland was thinking, but I don't really think he was. Well, you are a bold one, aren't you, sir? We've had a pretty good game. Fortunately, looks like that may be about to come to an end here. Oh great, we're radared. We have a Thor though, so there's that. That's right, he has radar too. Even the Thor is not enough for the Columbo. Who is... Oh yeah, the... Yep. The Hawaii's got a radar and it lasts forever. Really? Torpedo hit. 181,000 damage done. 3 ships sunk. Confederate and Witherer. Probably not that far from high caliber. It's not enough. It's still a blowout game. That is crazy. That is crazy. I thought we were so much closer than that. I sunk most of the ships that got sunk again. Oh man. What is going on tonight? This is way worse than it's been. Wargaming, please. Holy crap. Dang. Like, again, like, 3 kills, 182,000 damage done, and we still lost that bad. Again, I sunk most of the enemy team that got sunk. I sunk them. Including Mr. Archfish right here. How many losses have we had? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 losses. Most of them blowouts with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins. 5 to 7. Doesn't feel like 5 to 7. That does not feel like that whatsoever. I don't know. Let's play Victoria. Victoria's a fun boat. I'm sure we'll get terrible matches with her too, but yeah. Oh, we did win the last Ad Albert game? Oh, we did, didn't we? That's okay. Well, yeah, we did win. Yeah. Watching for the past 5 years, I've been playing the game and I love it. Well, thank you for sticking around for so long. I'm glad you're having fun with the game. It's nights like tonight just make it go, oh man. Hi, Victoria, let's go make some magic happen. If we can. Oh, thank God, there's no subs. Jeez. You know, Sea Raptor, my favorite Warships account to watch. Oh, Sea Raptor's a great guy. I met him at CarrierCon. He's a really cool dude in real life. We hung out a bunch. We went get Cambodian food together. He's a swell fellow. I love it. Then there's the monkey paw curls. No submarines, but a Valparaiso. Yeah, so this is the electoral class that Spain was in talks to buy or have Italy build them one. So it's a nice, what if they actually did that ship? And there's a lot of that between Italy and Spain where, they would have, they're like licensed, like a destroyer or a cruiser from the Italians to be built in Spain, or like Italy would build it and Spain would buy it, something like that. And there's a very real chance that this was going to happen. But it did not. Oh, and it's a Shinano. Great. It's probably coming from me, huh? No, okay. It's going after the Laria. Island protect. No, island no protect. Yeah, so this is like tuned up Roma kind of. Because you get, you know, a little bit more accurate guns, faster reload time, get the burst fire mode, and the reload booster that you can use with the burst fire mode. Well, after the burst fire mode, I should say. Like this. Got a broadside bungo there. Let's see how this do. That's pretty good. 13k, followed up by 9k. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Now, if you want to follow it up with another salvo, you can hit the reload booster and get a nice and snappy reload time. It's 50%, right? Yeah. So you can get 4 salvos back to back to back to back fairly quickly. But obviously, you know, we weren't going to be able to shoot him again, so I wasn't going to waste it because you only get 2 charges of it. Hello, Kushiro. What are you doing? Oh, no dev strike. What? No. I don't want to use the consumable because I'm sure he's just about to get slapped. What? No one shot him? Really? There we go. There we go. See? There you go. Would have been a waste. Speaking of opportunity. Oh, come on. That was a good hit on the Suzuki, though. That felt good. He turned in a little bit. It wasn't too bad. I play Turget Reese. I see it sometimes in the game. No, I'm not a CC and I'm not a super tester, so I do not get to play those early access ships. Or testing ships, I should say, not early access ships. Come on, main, keep turning. Oh, he's just getting bullied. Let's pile on with bullying. Hey, Deucer, how's it going? Oh, what's... Now he goes broadside, huh? This Satsuma Salvo doesn't delete him, we'll use the consumable to get it back. Okay. Dead main, dead main, dead main. Oh, come on. Hi there, Torps. Look how long the reload. Look at that 4-minute cooldown time on that consumable though. That's just wild. Oh dang, I thought it would burst like a round of AP and then get a round of HE in there, but I guess not.
Torpedos al frente.
There we go. Got that nice and maneuverable Roma hull. No, I shouldn't have cut speed. We might still be able to make it. Nope. Yep, I'm going to need AP here. That Valparaiso is approaching. Yeah, we gotta do something about the Valparaiso because if he comes around that corner, we are not going to have a good time. And he is coming around that corner, I can tell you that much. Here, Mr. Valparaiso. An oddly intelligent Valparaiso. And another blowout. Who could have predicted that? My God. Yeah, that was the plan at the Valparaiso, because most of them, they'll come flying around the corners at Mount Jesus, and okay, he's gonna come around the corner, he's gonna, do the Valparaiso thing, we're gonna get on his side, and then just two-tap him with the funny reload button. But he sat there and Val tanks, which again is unusually smart for a Valparaiso player. But look at that. Number 2 on the team yet again, and another blowout. Well, No, yeah, no, it was a blowout. They only lost 2 ships. The Kushiro that I removed most of his HP, and the main, which I think I got an assist for the main, right? No, I got an assist for the Kushiro because I didn't get the kill for the Fushiro. How was your first week back to school? Hectic because I have 3 preps now, so we have 4 blocks of classes, and we get 1 block off, right? Because we have to. And for 3 of those blocks, I'm teaching a different class instead of the same class for like 2 blocks or all 3 blocks. So that's fun. That's fun. So, but guys, that's just over the 3-hour mark. Thank you guys for coming out for the first stream in quite a few weeks. Again, I've been very busy with the holidays and getting married and all that jazz, but we should be back to the weekly scheduled live streams here for the foreseeable future. I got to chaperone a dance and a sporting event every so often, so short of that happening, live streams should be occurring pretty regularly on Friday from the time that we had them tonight, around 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. U.S. Central Time. But if you enjoyed the live stream, please make sure you follow the Twitch channel and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Friday and weekend. Hope to catch you guys in the next one.